Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time, but I'm back and I ain't going nowhere. So today's look is a summer makeup look. You guys requested this look. I posted the video on Instagram. Y'all liked it, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I got my brows done. Duh, y'all can see that. I primed my lid with the Layin Low Paint Pot from MAC, and now I'm taking this chrome yellow eyeshadow from MAC with a e.l.f. brush. It's like $3. And just popping that in the crease. Now I'm taking the color Red Brick from MAC as well and just putting that in my crease as well with the same e.l.f. brush. This look is inspired by Jenna Jewel. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but I will put her information down in the description box so you guys can check her out. She's so talented. I love her. Oh my god. But now I'm taking Brown Script from MAC and just putting that in my crease as well, just to kind of give the depth and the sunny type look, you know, summery type look. So now I'm taking a gold eyeshadow. This is Amber Lights from MAC. You can use any gold eyeshadow. Makeup Geek has some dupes for the MAC eyeshadow, so you guys can check them out as well. But I'm using Amber Lights from MAC with a 217 MAC brush. I could have used the e.l.f. brush, but I didn't feel like cleaning it off, so I'm just using this brush, just being lazy. So now I'm just taking a dark brown eyeshadow. I think it's Americano from Makeup Geek. And I'm just taking it on an angled brush and just kind of tight lining my lash line to kind of give a little definition and make my lashes look a bit fuller. So now that I have the top of my lid done, I'm going to be doing the same exact thing to my bottom lash line. So I'm going to be taking the chrome yellow with the same e.l.f. brush and just putting that in my lash line. Then taking the Red Brick and then taking the Brown Script, which is a color that they freaking discontinued. But Anastasia Beverly Hills has a color very, very, very similar to that color. I will list that color in the description box. So now I'm going to be taking my NYX, whatever. I'll be taking my Jumbo Milk Pencil and putting that into my waterline just to make my eyes look bigger. Why? I don't know, but it just kind of gives it a fresh summery look. So now taking that same brown with that same brush, I'm just going to be putting that directly on my lash line to, you know, kind of add that definition. So then I applied some lashes. Those are the Salon Perfect lashes, 614. Got them from Walmart. They were like $1 and some change. I got a new foundation, y'all. This is the new Tarte Rainforrest foundation. I got the darkest shade. That's the only thing that I do not like about this foundation, is that it does not have a lot of shades. This is the darkest shade they had. But this foundation, oh my god, is the bomb. Like, full coverage, stays on all day. I do not get oily at all. I freaking love this foundation, and I will list all the brushes that I use down in the description box below so you guys can check it out and, you know, go buy brushes, whatever. But I'm using the Makeup Forever HD concealer. I don't know my shade. I'll put it down in the description box below. Then I'm just taking the C5 Studio Fix foundation from MAC. I learned this trick from Makeup Shayla. If you use a setting powder, like a full coverage powder, it'll give you more coverage underneath the eye, and it'll also help it to where your under eye does not crease. And this is a Real Technique brush. So now I'm just taking the Mercier translucent powder and just set it under my eye to kind of brighten it up a little bit, and also ensure that I have no creasing, because I crease so bad underneath my eye and also around my mouth area because I'm always laughing. So of course, after I do this, I'm going to be taking my favorite powder in the whole entire world, which is the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish powder, with my favorite Real Technique brush and just setting my whole face, kind of getting rid of that little ashy look underneath my eyes, because the Mercier translucent powder can leave a little white look, I guess. So I'll just take this powder to kind of neutralize everything out a little bit. So now, of course, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, the shades Cinnamon and Copper Brown, with my little Chanel brush and just carving out my cheekbones, kind of giving me a little color, adding more warmth to my face, and just contour my cheekbones down the bridge of my nose, you know, making my face look a little slimmer. So once I do that, of course, I'm gonna be highlighting. got a new highlighter. This is actually a blush, but I kind of use it as like a base for a highlighter. That is the Blush Copper from BECCA. They have new blushes. They are the bomb. I'll list them down in the description box below. So now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills That Glow Kit with my Morphe fan brush, and I just kind of mixed two colors together to get the glow that I wanted to get, that summer bronzy glowy look. So now I'm taking this lip pencil from MAC. It's called Red, R-E-D-D, and I'm just lining my lips, and then I'll be taking Coral Crush from Dose of Colors. It is one of their new liquid lipsticks, and I'll just be putting that on my lips. And this is the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Of course, my son had to get his shine on. It never fails. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next time. Love y'all. Bye.